Hello? Hello, FS2. Well, it's nice to see you. Now, I wanted to come in and see you in person, to be there, but I'm afraid I couldn't because Miss O'Regan wouldn't let me. You see, last time I came in, I accidentally, and this was very much by mistake, ate a couple of the children. Well, I know it's not nice, but I was very hungry. I'm now, actually. Oops. Well, anyway, I'm trying to be a lot more healthy, so I can't eat children because they're full of sugar. Not healthy at all. And Mr. Roberts said that I had to be kind and caring, and eating children ain't kind, and it ain't caring. Now, I understand that you've come up with loads of questions for me. Well, I love answering questions, so why don't you just fire away?
The buffalo go in the big rocket?
Have I ever been in a big rocket? Well, it's funny you should say that actually, because I always wanted to be an astronaut, and I wanted to go in my big rocket in the countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off and go flying off into space round the Earth, maybe land on the moon, have a hop around. But no, I have never been in a rocket, but I've always wanted to. Next question.
Are you going to the moon?
Sit down.
No, I haven't ever been to the moon, but I've always wanted to. And the reason is because it looks like lots of fun. Because you float on the moon, don't you? So if you jump, you go for ages. And I think it would be really fun, hopping around the moon, in and out the bunkers, and then looking back at the Earth, miles and miles away. Yeah, I think it would be lots of fun, but I have never been. But I'd love to go. I bet someone in this room will be an astronaut one day, because you're all very clever. Next question.
Can you walk on your tippy nose sharp nails?
Can you walk on your tippy nose sharp nails? I like that one. Okay, Nibby, sit down. Hamza?
Can you ride in a piano?
Can you ride on a piano? Okay. Malika?
I like pianos. Can I use it on the bike?
Can you ride a bike?
Yes, sir.
Jackie? A bit louder. Can you
play toys?
Can you
play toys?
Can you play toys?
Wow, FS2D. There were some really good questions in there that really got me thinking. Now, let me see if I can remember them. Can I stand on my tippy toes and my pointy claws? Well, I'm afraid I can't. Now, I used to do ballet when I was just a little gruffalo. I used to do ballet. I had a good battement cloche and a fricassee. But I must say, I couldn't stand on point. I couldn't stand on my toes because I am a bit big, a bit heavy. And somebody asked if I could ride a piano. No, I can't ride a piano. To be honest, I've never tried. I'm very tempted now, though, although you don't get many pianos in the forest. Only if people have chucked them there. No, and then they're not very good for playing. But I can play a few things on the piano. Yes, I can. I can do chopsticks, which goes do do dum jump jump do do dum jump jump. And I'm not very good, but I can make a tune. Now, somebody else asked if I could ride a bike. I can ride a bike, but I do still need my stabilisers. They're the tiny little wheels that go on the outside to make it so the bike is easier to balance. But it's hard riding through the forest because all the roots and the bumps and the tufts of grass, they can send you all over the place. Now, that girl at the end, can't remember her name, but she asked a very good question about whether I like playing with toys. And yes, I do. I do like playing with toys. It is so much fun. Now, we didn't have computers and we didn't have devices and iPads when I was little because it was a long time ago. But I love playing with things like Lego and I like playing with dolls as well. I used to like dressing my dolls up as little characters and they'd all have a little chat about what they were going to do and all the fun things and really using my imagination. Yeah, so maybe that's something you could do when you get home. You could have exciting adventures with all your dolls and all your Lego and build exciting things. Yeah, I thought that was lots of fun. Anyhow, next question.
Do you have a baby?
Well, yes, I do have a baby. Well, he's not so much a baby as a boy now, and he loves to go on adventures, so I have to really keep my eye on him, because if I turn my back for 1 second, he'll go wandering off into the woods. My goodness. Next question.
The Gruffalo live?
What about you, Omar? What do you want to ask?
Where do the fox lives?
Anything else you want to ask, Gruffalo?
No.
Now, I couldn't quite hear what you said, my love. I think you said, do I go slowly? Well, I do go slowly these days, partly because I can't run that fast anymore, but I tell you what, I like to just relax when I'm walking through the forest and take in all the sounds and the beauty and be a bit mindful, you know, do a bit of mindfulness. Now, the other thing you asked about, where does the fox live? Well, where does the fox, I love that song. Where does the fox live? Well, the fox lives in a set with his family, and that's like a big hole in the ground. It's like a rabbit warren, but it's bigger. Next question.
Ask the Gruffalo.
Gruffalo, yeah, I don't have some friends to play with.
Some what to play with?
Friends.
Friends. Yeah, that's a nice question. Esme, what would you like to ask the Gruffalo? Nothing?
Oh dear, Esme looks a bit shy. Oh, well, never mind, Esme, don't worry about it. Now, that other chap, the tasty-looking one, he asked whether I had friends. Well, yeah, I do, actually. Now, it took me a while to make them, because at first I wasn't very good at being a friend. But now, I am very kind and caring. I'm always sharing. And we play lots of fun games. We play hide and seek behind the trees. We do the climb in the trees. But we make sure we're always safe. And sometimes we just look at the clouds and we imagine all the pictures and stuff like that. But yeah, we have lots of fun and they keep me good company. Next question.
Hello, are you sad because nobody is recycling?
Good question. Who else would like to ask the Gruffalo a question?
Me.
Abraham, what would you like to ask the Gruffalo?
The Gruffalo was sad because
No, ask him a question. I'm going to send this to the Gruffalo. I'm sending him this little video.
the Gruffalo was sad.
Well, you just wait and see if he replies.
The Gruffalo is sad because there's dirt all around the floor.
Yeah, so ask him, is he sad?
Is he sad?
Well, that's a good question, Ibrahim. Well, I don't get too worried about the dirt because forests are meant to be a bit dirty, and I just make sure always brush me feet when I come in the door, and I make sure I wash my hands a lot. Sometimes I keep those squeezy bottles of hand sanitizer on me just to make sure there's no germs. But I don't get too worried about the dirt. No, that's fine. The other question was about recycling. Do I get upset about people not recycling? And the answer is yes, I do. Yeah, this is a very important issue. If we want the world to be nice and comfortable for us in the future, then we have to look after it now. So I'm hoping everybody in the room is a recycler or a reuser. You're thinking about ways you can reuse paper and plastics and things like that to make something new and something special. That would be really exciting. That would warm my heart because, you know, if they want more paper, they have to come into my forest and chop down my trees. And we need trees for all sorts of reasons. So, yes, recycling is very, very important. Yeah, and it does upset me if people don't do it. Have we got any more questions?
Are you sad?
Why? Why might he be sad?
Because there's garbage.
There's garbage, yeah.
No. I'm not sad, no. There's no garbage in my forest because if I see anyone chucking any litter, I chase them off with my big teeth. Next question.
He's happy.
No, what question would you like to ask, Saran, if you were asking the Gruffalo?
Do you want to play with the mouse?
Do you want to play with the mouse? Okay. Yasin, what question would you ask the Gruffalo? Big loud voice.
You want to play outside or play?
Okay.
Well, boys, there's some very good questions there, yeah. Well, I do like playing with the mouse, actually. We've become quite good friends now. Although I know he was tricking me that time before. I've learnt all about that. I know he's not big and scary, really. But then neither am I, deep down. Yeah, I like playing outside, but we can't always play outside, can we? So then, if I can't play outside, I play board games and stuff inside, yeah. Next question.
Maybe, do you eat bread?
Okay.
Well, yes, I do eat bread, actually. I do eat a bit too much bread, because bread is a type of carbohydrate or starch, and Mrs. Gruffalo is trying to get me to cut down on those because I've got a bit of a big belly. But it's all right to eat a bit of bread, isn't it? As long as it's part of a balanced diet, a balanced meal. You eat enough fruit and vegetables and that sort of thing, and protein. But I eat a lot of bread, yeah. I need to eat a bit less. I love it. Oh, I love it. Crusty bread. Oh, yeah. Really good. Tickle your tongue. Yeah, very nice.
Do it.
Do you play the guitar?
Okay. So do you play guitar? Do you play a guitar?
Oh, no, I don't, but I wish I did.
Do you want to play hide and seek, or do you like to play hide and seek? Good question, Sarah.
Oh, well done, Sarah. Yeah, you managed to guess my favourite game. Yeah, I love playing hide and seek. I'm always playing it with a bunch of badgers round near their den. Yeah, it's really fun, isn't it? Oh, here I come, ready or not. Yeah, I love it. Well, anyway, it's been loads of fun talking to the Emerald FS2 gang, and they are the best FS2s, we know that. Well, anyway, maybe if you're ever in the forest, you can come and say hello. But until then, boys and girls, it's been lovely talking to you. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Cheerio. Ooh, bye.